What up, what up, what up? What up, guys? Welcome to the morning spark. City, Cinemabi, City Bangladesh. Yapılan Orstadosu. Yeah, it's 5:59 in the morning. We're gonna walk with that morning spark and shit. And like talk about like fucking trans issues and stuff. There's this like snake that melted and his fucking like skin was here like a couple days ago or yesterday. And, like he was fucking huge for like around here. And like mental health's been fucking trash because like the transphobia is just really bad this week. And like fucking yeah, like so basically I've been taking like mushrooms and stuff like every day except for yesterday. So like Monday, Tuesday. But it wasn't like a ton, but it was enough to definitely like notice that yesterday when I was smoking cards like normal at work and stuff, that I was like, oh shit, like I'm really not high like that. And like I don't know. YouTube's weird and shit because like you guys know I make the same content and like sometimes like I'll post and it'll be like 1,000, 2,000 views and stuff. And then others it'll be like 17 views. Like feel unpredictable, like man. But I'll probably switch up the content anyway. But yeah, the vibes are fucking great at 5:59, 6:02 a.m. So like I love when I can catch the deer smoking deer. If you saw that for that place recently, that's would be like me smoking with them deers. I think it's pretty cool. Like that thing is like they're being shot out the hat. Uh, blue two cat and then green rose with a design. Another thing I love about mornings is I don't gotta fucking lather myself with sunscreen. Like sunscreen is something kind of nasty. Like I wish I was black so I didn't gotta care about that. Yeah, like I ain't gotta wear sunscreen, but like you know, black people mostly don't wear sunscreen, so like, um, yeah, like at 7 a.m. to 10, you don't need sunscreen. So like, especially in the summer, it's like 58 there. What up, what up here? We're on the way to the morning start, and let's just talk trans issues. So like, yeah, like transphobia has been really fucking bad recently, and yesterday, like, yeah, I really wish I had more of an online presence. Like, yeah, like I got like almost a quarter million total views and stuff. So like, yeah, I don't know, I need more internet friends and shit. Cause I think about me, I don't have any friends, and like all my friends grew up and like had kids and stuff, and like I don't have any friends since I transitioned, and like yeah, they're like all on the internet. Um, and, it's just sad and shit. But I'm glad like some people, like internet people be watching this shit. But like in real life, bro, I don't have no friends, bro. They got kids now. We got three people watching. We're on the way to the morning start because that's what you got to do at 6 a.m. You gotta go smoke and enjoy the outside. My favorite part of the day is like when I'm outside and I'm walking my mom's dog and like and we're just walking and like I'm in a cute outfit and like it's just peaceful and no one's interacting with me, but everyone can kind of see me but from far away. That's like my favorite time. And like that might sound kind of sad because it might be, but honestly, like it's very peaceful. Okay. Like don't knock it till you try it. Like, like if you're knocking it, like you go on a walk with a dog and get high and just be chilling on like a sexy outfit. And I think you'll like it too. But anyways, we're coming up on this bridge that we're gonna smoke this morning. And my God, golly, it's like a beautiful fucking day. There's no clouds, no need for sunscreen because it's like 7 a.m. And the transphobe, they're all sleeping or getting the worm or whatever the fuck they suck. Like, but I'm not here with y'all viewers about to go smoke this number because it's crucial. And I got to get over the transphobia. Like people talk shit about drugs, but you know what? People act like drugs don't solve your problems. Fuck yeah, they do. Fuck yeah, they do. Because like I'm sitting here and I'm upping my dopamine. What is that then? That sounds like I'm solving my problem. Drugs do solve problems, so just not the crazy ones. Weed and mushrooms, they do solving it. Don't go knocking with any other truth. Just don't go knocking shit up. How about that? Okay, I'm not gonna go under the bridge because then we'll lose connection. So I'm gonna do that obnoxious across the middle of the street and make everyone break. Man, this sun is beautiful. You gotta look like a little goddamn sailor, bro. What the fuck is weird? I love how I don't gotta be embarrassed by like fucking taking the entire time it takes to cross the crosswalk. 'Cause before I'd be like, God, goddamn, I got stubby little legs, I can't do it. But now I'm like, bitch, wait for me, or just wait for me. I'm coming up on the most peaceful location on the fucking planet, y'all, and I'm gonna say, look how serene that shit is in the parking lot of a hospital, and there's like open space back here, and it's far away from the road. There's one thing I gotta teach you fucking youngins and shit is that there's just younger people I'm not. But like if you're not 18, don't be on this channel. But like, yeah. And but like there's one thing I gotta teach y'all is like fucking get out the way if you're gonna smoke in public. Like, and I know everyone's gotta smoke in public unless you got a fucking house and your parents are okay with it. But most other people, their leases hate it, so they gotta travel. And like my advice is just to go to a place where the Jakes would hate going, and that is getting out their car. Okay. This is the fit for today, y'all. I don't know, I think it's cute as fuck. Yo, there's 3 people in here. Put something in the chat. I wanna say hi. Let's prepare. Man, smoking a number is like a spell. Yeah, I'm getting into witchy shit. Fuck you. It's interesting. But like this shit is like a it is like a spell, you know? Because like you're literally like words are magic. I was thinking about that too. Like words are literally magic because you can literally like have a powerful speech and get like people to like have their chest rise like and have their cells glow and light up and like fucking and like cause them to cry like that's magic. I really my whole life I really didn't pay attention too much to like intellectual pursuits because like I did shitty in school and I was compared shittily to like my peers and so I was just like lost cause and shit. But like after transitioning, you can kind of once you solve like the main issue in your life, you can kind of step back and look at how like other shit in your life has been affected or just and how you do things and like I had really given up, y'all. I had really given up on my mind and shit. So now it's cool to like go back and like really take this shit serious. So, have another go. Oh yeah, I probably won't show what I'm actually doing on camera because the fucking the all-seeing guys. You hear that? You hear that absence? Or it's just a bird? Man, now I know, you truly understand why old people like chilling with pigeons and shit. Because that's where it's at. Honestly. Like in like 30, 40 years, I'll be fucking feeding the pigeons and it'll be slow. What up, Sabrina? Hello? Hello? How's the job? Priatelli. Oh, sorry. That was Serbian. Yo, nothing gets people to want to listen to their ethnic music more than like hearing other people's ethnic music. Like at work, like I'll play some Bosniak shit and it'll really get like I work with like Mexicans mostly and like it'll just really get their blood pumping to play some real cool like fucking like corridos and all that. And I think it's like one of those like cute things in life. It's like we're ready for liftoff. Liftoff, no Russia. You go in, just listen. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. The morning start. Ooh. There's so many little things that like Balkan people and Middle Eastern people share, and that's like the fucking the fucking Turkish head wobble and shit. I know it's not interesting to most people, but that shit is fucking. As soon as I did that corny ass head bobble, 4 people left and shit. Man, what a fucking crazy week though, in like world politics. Like the entire Serbian ethnicity stands with Iran. I'm gonna just say that. Yeah, yeah, we're with Iran. Look at these cool hats and shit. Where else would that come from? That's probably from Iran, you know? Like, where the fuck did Serbia get the idea to make a fez-looking hat? Like, the Ottomans. Where did the Ottomans come from? Turkmenistan, Iran area. Well, like first they were in Central Asia, then they were cooking in fucking Iran. Then they started going into Anatolia and shit. Man, yo, I got some proof. So let's fucking bowl number 2. Bowl number 2. Yo, I made up this name. I didn't know I made this up, but I was like, I mean, I didn't know this actually existed, but like I made up this name Afsa and like fucking I looked it up. Apparently that's a real name. It's like a real Arabic name and like I was like, fuck, I thought I made it up. We're going on the second bully. Yo, remember like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, Fetty Wap came out with the Zuvir mixtape. That shit went so ham. I remember listening to that on what's it, Spinrilla, Spinrilla and my mixtapes. Yeah, he had to be there. That was a peak era. 2013 had the best music, I'm saying, because that was like the beginning of the fucking Southern trap era. You know, like where like Pee Wee Longway and OJ Juice Man and Gucci Mane and fucking Future and Young Thug, all those guys. That was a really beautiful era in music. That was like, yeah. For real. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, 2013 was the best year for hip hop or for trap. Or hip hop is part of trap. Or trap is part of hip hop. No, my era was definitely Chief Keef because he was like a few months older than me, but like we were fucking yeah, we're the same age and shit. And like That was just such an unmistakable era because it was the very beginning of like a totally new sound. Like he brought like a just like just a new flavor to like uh the ignorant type strand of hip hop, you know. But it was like fucking fresh, and he was so like demonic, and the beats were like Halloween sounding and shit. Like he was just yeah. Sorry, I'm recanting and shit. My spider senses fucking went off and shit. Pack up. This place gets very weird, yo. Because at night, like fucking, I come up here at like 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. sometimes, like 1, 2, like, and then like I'll just be sitting here smoking, doing the same thing here, but like not on live, and like I'll be like fucking just like singing some Sevdalinka and shit, some Bosniak shit, and like swear to God, people show up because you just get the feeling that you're being watched, and like it'll be like in the tunnel right here. I'll be feeling like I'm getting watched from the tunnel or like in these bushes and shit. But like, swear to God, it's happening. And like, not on no like parrot like schizo gang stalking shit, but like an actual feeling of like presence. But yeah, that did the trick. Yeah, two bowls of shit. Yeah, the thing about like trees is that like fucking they hit like every time, honestly. Like I swear because I swear to God the government did this where like they made the tree like a lot more potent, so now you don't need any other substance. And like that makes a ton of sense. And like make tree a benign relative, to other drugs, like pretty like a benign substance, be like potent enough so where people don't want to do anything else because it's good. Like that's been my stance since I started smoking weed in 2009, and by like the 2010s I was like, weed's so good you don't need no other stuff. So, yeah, that's why I think the government wanted it because like it's in the best interest that people do a stupid do nothing drug on the grand scheme of things than get hooked on like just so if we just push weed as a thing and then people just do that. Like I've never wanted to smoke crack because weed's been that good. Pretty sick. Dude, man, I think I'm tested. I mean, like I did get into trading for a long time. For like like 6 months at one point, but then before it was like actually no, like maybe most of the year, like 8 months, and like uh, that shit is like a straight opioid. Like when I quit, I got like the worst flu of my life so far for a week and a half, and like it was uh like cold, like having that cold feeling when you have a cold, but like in the enamel of your bones, and you're just fucking, it's like a whole full body ache, and then you're sweating like yeah, exoskeleton, you know. Mhm. Yeah, and I don't want to talk about kratom. Like kratom is literally skeleton, man. Like that's what I like fucking thought of it as, because like it feels like if you take enough, your like heart stops, and then you just feel like you're just how am I alive? You just feel like a Pirates of the Caribbean skeleton, like because you literally like don't feel your heart going, probably because your heart's just going lightly, because like you know, kratom's like an opioid, and like, but so yeah, so it's like it's terribly fun, but like at the same time it's terrible. That's why it's terribly fun. Like so, like yeah, I'm glad I don't do that shit no more, and I just do weed, but like or no, not just the weed. I do mushrooms. 'Cause yesterday I did that, but like or no, 2 days ago. But fucking yeah, like, no, those are the only two supplements I do. And I used to drink like in the summer of last year. Like, but I drank in like 8th grade and shit too. Like, so those two both have me like loopy and shit. And maybe I'm talking too much and not breathing much. Up until like a few days ago, there used to be this bird that would like fly up at me and chirp at me and like perch like ahead of me, and then I would walk past, and then she would fly up and then perch ahead of me again, and like it was really cool. But I think she got in a fight or something because I haven't seen it, and I didn't like switch up on it, but he wouldn't just stop chirping. So. And people at like highway prominence where there's like a sidewalk, like where you can walk in front of it. And shit, people that, they there's some people that just blow right through it. And like like people who walk in bikes, you kind of have to be those like where we kind of force the car into stopping by like threatening them with like a whole 30-minute thing, and then maybe like getting sued or some shit. So like they don't want to deal with that, and they ultimately break. But some fucking people, especially people in trucks, they just blow right through it. And they really, in the game of chicken, they take the reins and shit, but then it's like they're in a car, so it's like punching a kid in the face. It's like it's not even like a yeah, it's ridiculous. Like if you're in a car, you gotta stop. You don't have a car. And, I mean, I get it if they're one of those annoying ass banana peel looking bikers on those like or bike into the gas station, fucking people, doing shit, not like competitive. Fucking people. You can hit those. That's another thing about being trans is that, like, you're, being a trans woman, like, you can, really not like stamina of yogurt. And like matter of fact, it's not embarrassing. But there's a color card of it. It's like, you know, yeah, I'm on like a fucking highway and so it's not embarrassing. Whereas if I was to make this as a guy, like people would be like looking at me like, "You what the fuck?" Yeah, I didn't go into anywhere where like the signal would go off. So this lab is going to be recorded and posted and shit in its fulltality or whatever. I mean, and it's like inverse completion because like the one where I walked to the tree store from like a week ago, or like 2 weeks ago, like um that one like cut out in it like half of it's not even there. And I shouted out DC and Devin, who you know, oh shit. Sorry, I'm having section, but like yeah, he like committed like suicide. And like he was like a really sweet guy and like a great YouTuber. And like I used to put on his stuff every morning to like because it didn't have any like commercials ever too. And, like but like he had just good content where he was just showing nothing under and I just vibing. And then when we had lives and stuff, he would be the only one. Like there would just be me and him, like, and then he'd still kick it and talk and shit, like fucking, like, but he was like a big YouTuber, but, he had thousands of subscribers. So, you know, yeah. All right, we see you in Bob. Yeah, this is where the snakes came around. I just didn't take it. Like, is that like mandatory? Well, this is part of it. Let's see that shit. Okay. Like fucking snakes. I think I'm gonna go. So, yeah, that was heavy.